What I would say to that is actually the flip side of what you were just saying. So stability is a good thing. Where it's unhelpful is uncertainty. As a businessman, you need to make investment decisions. And to have uncertainty over tariffs, whether it's steel and aluminium, is unhelpful for us in terms of educating investment decisions. But on the flip side of that, our business is one of going downstream. So we produce steel and we produce aluminium, and we then are the largest private engineering group in the UK, for example. So we are consuming a lot of our own produced steel, and we're building a business in Scotland to cast aluminium wheels. So we're producing aluminium and using it ourselves. So to some degree we have a level of immunity from international tariffs on raw materials.
So what's the impact on Europe if cheap product finds its way into this market? I mean, you just said the Chinese are not cutting back on production. If getting the product into the United States is too hard for China, it's too hard for other countries across Asia, then surely the product arrives in Europe, and that impacts the overall pricing, even on value-added products at the end of the day.
Yeah, so I mean, our fundamental view on tariffs is one that they're not helpful. Whether they are increasing volatility and uncertainty, or are impacting and distorting natural trade flows. So yes, we're negative on it. If there is a dumping of material in any market, obviously it impacts us. But I must admit from our reconnaissance thus far, our concern is more on flows into the US than more material being dumped in Europe.
Do you think steel and aluminium is coming back in a big way in the US because of the tariffs? Just talking to another businessman who thinks that it will create a climate of investment. Do you see that happening?
Well, it's definitely created a lot of things that have happened, tariffs and otherwise in the US have created a climate of investment. Whether that is a long-term gain for the US, I think is a different picture, because the effect of the tariffs is then passed on to your consumers. So you're creating a pricing environment which is unnatural from an international perspective. So when those tariffs are removed, you're uncost competitive. So it doesn't lead us to find businesses in the US more appetizing.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.